Dear students, with reference to the emergency powers of President of India, in my previous video I have taught you there are three type of emergencies has been mentioned. First one is general emergency or national emergency. Second one, I have taught you the breakdown of the constitutional machineries, that will be also known as state emergency. And third one, if credit system or financial instability taken place, in that circumstances President of India can declare emergency, financial emergency. So dear students, in my previous video I have taught you only one topic. I have taught that national or general emergency circumstances. I also taught two keywords. I have taught you, if there is external aggression or armed rebellion. Two keywords you have to remember. And then only President of India will declare emergency if cabinet will recommend in written form, and at a time within one, if emergency will be continued till 6 months, if within 1 month of the declaration, if both houses of the parliament have given the approval by 2/3 majority. If renewal required, so again approval of the parliament is required by special majority. If Lok Sabha is not ready, not approved or disapproved, then President of India must have to revoke. Revoke means cancel the proclamation. So these points I have taught in previous video. Today I am going to teach you effects of the general emergency. What will be effect? First effect will be there. Fundamental rights will be suspended. Going to teach in detail. The most important effects of the general emergency is that exercise of the fundamental rights is partially or fully suspended. Even the right to move Supreme Court or State High Court for the enforcement of the right, except Article 20 and 21, remain suspended. Dear students, please pay attention. You know this one. If nation is existed, then only we can enjoy our fundamental rights, fundamental duties, each and every rights that has been granted by our constitution. And if anybody will going to violate our constitution, our fundamental rights, we can approach to Supreme Court and High Court, and Supreme Court and High Court will issue the writ, and by issuing the writ, Supreme Court and High Court will protect our fundamental rights. In general circumstances, this is a rule. But suppose if there is an emergency, then all fundamental rights will be suspended, or we can say that fundamental rights fully suspended. Only two articles are there that will be not suspended in emergency also, Article 20 and Article 21. What is Article 20 going to state? Article 20 states that no person shall be punished for the same offence more than once. This is very clear. Suppose your man sir has done any crime, so for that crime, how many times I'll get punishment? One. So that is Article 20. What is Article 21? Declares that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to the procedure established by law. Means in any circumstances, each and every citizen will have right of life. Nobody can snatch that one. In each and every circumstances, again going to repeat, during the national emergency, fundamental rights, okay, will be suspended. Okay, it can be partially or it can be fully. Okay, means in emergency fundamental rights will be suspended. Only two articles we have to remember. Article 20 and 21 will not be suspended. Means that these rights will be prevailed. Now, second point I have taught you. I would like to teach you center-state relation. What will be the center-state relation when national emergency will be imposed? Dear students, you know that each and every states are having one state government, MLAs are there, and what will be happening when national emergency will be imposed? Going to teach, please pay attention. The country has to forego its federal spirit as the state are the obliged to carry out the instructions of the center. I have taught you earlier that power will be divided between central and state. State government is not agent of the central government, and both government got their rights by same constitution. So state government is not it is not binding for the state government to oblige all the direction given by state. But in emergency, what is the statement? States are obliged to carry out the instruction of the center. Means what central government instruction given, state government must have to oblige. The Union Parliament acquires the powers to give direction to the state on any matter, so that the state government will be under complete control of the Union executive and full functions as under a unitary system with local subdivisions. Means all power enjoyed by parliament, and state government will follow, will be obliging the guidelines given by central government, union government. And third point, finance. I think you know, like in central level, our finance minister will place the budget in the Lok Sabha. I think you know. Likewise, in several state assemblies, also state finance minister will introduce budget. But there is a normal circumstances I am telling. But suppose if there is an emergency, then who will prepare the budget? Who will make the budget for the state governments? Going to teach you. The central is empowered to suspend the financial provision of the constitution. Matters such as distribution of revenue between the central and state and the salaries of the MPs may be altered. What do you mean by this? I have taught you that there will be one finance commission, and that will recommend to the president how president will distribute revenue amongst the states. So that is a normal rules and regulation. But if there is an emergency, then system will be different. Just I have taught you, the center is empowered to suspend the financial provision of the constitution. Means state government will not make their own budget. Who will make budget? Who will decide all financial matter? Central government. And fourth point, union and state legislature. During the emergency, the term of the Lok Sabha may be extended for the period of 1 year at a time. The same rule may be applied to the legislature, assembly or any state. So this is main point. Now example I would like to mention. National emergency was declared on first time on October 26, 1962 due to the threat caused by Chinese aggression on the northeast border. The president revoked the proclamation on January 10, 1968. The second national emergency was proclaimed on December 3rd, 1971 when Pakistan launched an attack on India. So, two examples is sufficient. So if objective type questions will be asked like this one question I am making, please you can reply in comment box also. Question is there: China attacked on India in 1962, and after that what happened? October 26, President of India declared emergency in India. So I have taught you two keywords. So you have to select which will be answer. That I have taught you two keywords. Internal aggression, external aggression or armed rebellion. What will be answer? I want your answer in comment box. And so two example I have given, that national emergency was proclaimed, first one on 26th of October 1962 and second 10th January December 3rd 1971. So in today only this much, and next day, dear students, I will teach you state emergency or breakdown of the constitution machineries. Thank you.